Doushio.
Terrible.
Yeah, we're nerds.
That was awful.
Let's roll.
Welcome to Doushio Cast. Hey, I'm one of your hosts, Dom.
No, Dom. We already said that we were going in a specific order.
Whatever. Fucking no one was picking it up. I was like, I got the mic.
We all got the mic.
Got the mic.
Yeah, we all have our own mics.
Same,
All right,
same
then,
brain with
just
David.
go. All right.
Okay, so welcome to Doushio Cast, where we talk about anime and our lives, and we say that so that we don't make any promises for right now.
No promises. Hashtag no promises.
Hashtag maiden
Alright.
voyage.
You got to keep the ball rolling, guys. Come on.
Alright. Well,
Intros.
let's go, yeah. Alright, let's start off by, saying something about ourselves. I'll start.
Yeah, let's introduce ourselves.
Dom.
Go.
Also interesting.
I'm Calvin. Let's see here. I like really shitty anime. And I don't believe in video games. So there we
I thought you were
go.
gonna say Colin.
My favorite anime is Eureka 7. That doesn't actually coincide with the first thing I said about me with shitty anime, but you know. Who wants to go next?
Great job, Calvin. My name's Ben. I'm the oldest of the group, and no one likes me. I like,
It's depressing as fuck.
let's see. I like Steins Gate. That's a good one. Yeah, let's just stick with that for now. Next.
So, I'm Jen, and I like anime with giant tits in it. But I'm not a lesbian. Alright, go.
Alright. Once again, I'm Dom. I love video games. I believe in them. And my favorite anime is One Piece because it's the best fucking thing ever. Oda forever. I hope he doesn't die.
Okay.
His wife wouldn't allow it.
And I'm David, and I don't like anime. And my favorite anime is Bakemonogatari, because it confirms for me that all anime is shit.
Wait, David, what about Legend of Galactic Heroes?
That's not anime.
That's not,
what are you
that's not
talking
anime. It's
Is it
purely
history?
just a masterpiece.
It's pure American television.
I should really stop chewing this gum. Like, it's picking up.
Yeah, spit that out.
Yeah,
You
you
should
should
spit out
probably
the gum.
stop that.
I don't have any tissues.
Just
Swallow it. You can swallow
Ew,
gum.
no. If I swallow gum, it's gonna be in my stomach forever.
No,
It is,
that's a
that's
fucking
a
lie.
lie. That doesn't happen.
I'll spit it
I know
in
that
the
they haven't
tissue
covered
box.
this in anime.
No, your
but-
teachers and your parents, they're liars. They're lying.
I'm going to get gum cancer or something. I don't know.
That's
No.
not a thing, I don't think.
It's just
Gum
just
cancer
like-
is a thing, but it's not from
But
chewing.
you don't get it from gum.
It's from chewing tobacco. Don't do that, kids.
Yeah, my cousin's husband lost all of his jaw and his teeth and stuff, and he still chews it.
So,
Ugh.
anyways,
Are we
Let's
just
all
talking about
start off
chewing tobacco?
with,
One time I was in a hospital, and there was a doctor chewing
oh my
tobacco
goodness.
while seeing patients.
So,
While operating.
It was
Speaking of,
Louisiana. What do you expect?
speaking of
That's
chewing
best.
tobacco, I'm gonna
You know what?
move
You know
on.
what? You know what? I have a good thing. We could start a podcast off. How was everyone's week last week? There we go.
What? How's that?
Calvin, how was your week?
Man, it was great. I caught up on Hunter x Hunter. Like,
Oh yeah.
how did
good.
I do that? How did I even
Good.
do that? How did I catch up? Like, I was 40 episodes behind, and it takes me a week to generally watch 20 minutes of content. So how the hell did I catch up on Hunter x Hunter? That, and I picked up Hamatora, because everyone keeps telling me how terrible it is. So
I'm
there's that.
behind on
Just don't
Hamatora
talk to
because it's
Chase
that
ever.
bad.
Also, Log Horizon. Finished that this week, and it's the best anime of the
I
season.
am so behind on Log Horizon.
I want to
catch up.
commend Calvin on catching up on Hunter x Hunter. It's over 100 episodes, and he marathoned that shit. Bravo.
How do I do it? How did I do that?
I think that also says that Calvin just doesn't have a life. So
Ooh.
Oh,
What? No.
it's both impressive and sad.
He's behind on it because he has too much of a life. His house is busy like 24/7.
Jeez.
People,
I don't know how you
people
just leave
interrupt
all your
his anime.
doors unlocked.
Well, if I locked my doors, then I just have people knocking at them. So
You
I
have to
think
let
the
them
moral
in.
here is to just leave your doors
The moral
unlocked.
here is not to have
kids.
friends.
Yeah.
Just
also
do
that.
it.
Don't have friends, just watch anime. Blaze it.
Yeah, if David didn't have friends, then he wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Actually,
right
I am
now. He'd
watching
just be
anime.
Watching anime. He living the life.
What the fuck,
Wait,
David? What the fuck?
Whoa, no. This
What?
takes priority.
There's no such thing.
You're watching anime right now.
Watching Hydra
What are you
Data.
watching?
Oh, really?
It's not
Oh,
very
how's
good,
that new
actually.
season anyway?
They've been skimping on the
that's
backstories for the other fighters so that they can stick in more fights. And it's kind of lame because you don't really care about the person he's fighting ever. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you want more
so I
backstory for his
care about
opponent?
what's happening, you know?
You're just getting the Mirai Nikki effect, where they give you a bunch of characters and then just...
Fuck that show.
It seems like that's the kind of thing that's going on with Kuroko no Basket, is we don't really care about the backstory of anyone except whoever
Right,
Taiga's
the one with
brother
the
is.
Fucking
That guy we
cell phones,
kind of
right?
care about.
Yeah, fuck that show. Fuck,
Because it's not
fuck
good.
hate
No,
that
it was
show.
it was bad. It was
They
terrible.
introduce
It
all
was
these
a
interesting
bad
looking
show.
characters who like have potential to, and then every week they'll kill
Every
someone
week
else
I expected
without
it to get
actually
better,
explaining anything about them.
and it just shit itself. It just shit itself every week, and I was like, I want this to get better. Why do I keep watching it?
I think the main problem with that show was that it aired in the same season as Fate Zero.
No, its problem was that
its
all of its
problem was on
characters
its
were
own.
fucking
Its problem was
shells.
simply that
A
it
bad
didn't care
show.
about its side characters at all.
It was Villain of the Week, and I just wasn't really a fan of it.
The only, like, redeemable character was Eye Patch Girl.
Hair.
True, that's because she was a recurring character. I
She
liked
was
her.
the only one that they kind of, like, gave a story to.
Side plot.
All that side.
Anyway.
Like, Brendan, my boyfriend for the viewers,
Ugh.
watched Future Diary, and that was like he liked it way too much. He watched it in like a day.
You have to break up with Brendan now.
That's kind of the problem with plebs, it seems, is that they just watch bad things and think they're really good because they don't know better.
Yeah.
I just want to educate
He always
them.
asks me, whenever I try to refer him to new anime, he's just like, can you just like, I just want to watch more stuff like Cowboy Bebop and Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh God! Oh,
Wow,
Dude.
that's like...
I'm gonna like vomit in this trash can right here.
From
That's
what
like
I've
an
learned
old generation
is
guy.
normal people love Another. They love Another.
Mhm.
Like
I love
I
it.
still haven't
I
watched that.
still find it strange that people can watch that show and not be
Well,
as
Another doesn't have a
terrible as
pretense
I
of a
am.
plot or interesting
Yeah.
characters. So, like,
I enjoyed it at the time, but I never
Yeah,
would.
definitely.
I'll never consider rewatching it.
I mean, I've already rewatched it a couple times. That's just me. Those Blu-rays,
So Ben-
dude. The Blu-rays were like changing. It changes everything. It doesn't actually change anything, but I can see more.
That's like
So-
saying you're gonna watch the Pupa Blu-rays.
I'm not going to watch Pupa.
so
Pupa's
okay, so
terrible.
Another's just like
Nothing's good about Pupa.
like Pupa. Oh man, it's going too far. Tell
Well,
me you don't like babies with teeth.
I mean, I'm watching. What?
that episode
Yes.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was a legitimately good episode of Pupa. The teeth. It's such a legitimate reason to dislike a baby. Is born with teeth.
Guys, we should just chew our lettuce.
All right.
Anyway, Ben.
So speaking
how was,
of current
how was
shows-
your week,
Oh.
Ben?
Oh man, I had a great week.
Come on, Dom. it's
Actually,
only been 9 minutes.
On Friday, I had a really good
Trying
day
to
because
get
I met some of the new generation of anime fans. When I was subbing, there was one girl who's had like a Murasakibara keychain figure and was like talking about different animes. So kind of
Didn't you talk
interesting
to
to
her
meet the
about
new
Kuroko no
generation of
Basket?
anime fans.
How old are they?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I said
That's
Murasakibara is a
what I
jerk, and I told her there's a bicycle anime called Yawapeta, and told her she should watch it.
want. Yaoi Peta.
Yeah, we.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
we
just
had
what you're
a-
looking for. She'll be really
I
happy.
think-
Is what she'll be.
It was like
Yeah, that's.
she also
he's
had like
not
an Attack on
incorrect.
Titan
This doesn't
jacket,
have dicks and
you know.
butts
I
explicitly.
think she was 15.
But there are explicit abs in Yowamushi Pedal. Yaoi Mushi
Abs
Pedal.
aren't dicks.
Oh
Calvin.
god, those abs in the... I haven't
abs.
watched the
Oh,
most
God,
recent
teacher told
episode,
you.
but the episode
Don't
before this
spoil
one, very, very ab intensive.
That's really sad.
I'm
Dom.
still on the fucking hill.
Episode 23, I've seen. Episode 24, the newest one, I haven't seen.
David,
It's
I have a
it's
busy life of just sitting here and not watching anime.
You should like put
napping.
Yowamushi on like your phone or something, and then tape it to your bike and go out for a ride. Kill two birds with
And
one
just
stone.
not look at the road in front of you.
You don't
just
need
watch
to.
anime.
Just keep believing in yourself.
Why did you drive out in front of that minivan full of children and cause them to swerve off the road and die? Oh, well, sorry, I was watching anime.
Man watches anime, kills 25 kids.
Hang on.
Why is there
I
25
want
kids in a
to.
minivan?
I want to hear about David's.
I don't know why.
What's the life of David?
I don't know why minivan translated to bus in my head.
The life of David.
What's the life of David like,
anime,
David?
It's like,
and I'm actually kind of behind because I didn't watch anything.
How was your
Almost
week last
anything
week?
yesterday. So. Yeah, like
Oh,
well,
shit.
technically I'm 2 days behind at this point because I'm
You're a
Monday.
day behind on
Day
anime.
behind on
Oh
anime.
no!
And Space Brothers is over, and I can't bring myself to watch the last episode. Yeah,
how dare you.
episode 99 is the last episode.
It's over.
Yeah, 99 is the final up.
I don't know why they ended it. David, do you know
It's
why?
time to watch Space
They
Brothers.
ended it because it caught up with. It's catching
Why
up
watch
with
Space
David, do you
Brothers?
know why
Watch
they
Space
ended
Space
it?
Dandy.
All the
It's
shit.
really slow.
Oh wow.
I'm glad I have a
Yeah,
home
I watched the
to
new
record.
Space Dandy today.
Space
Yeah,
Dandy's
it
always
was
great.
recorded on my TV. It was pretty great. I liked it.
The last one I watched of Space Dandy was when they were on the junk planet with the dog.
Is
and
that
it
your
died,
final
and I was
Dandy?
I
sad.
cried so much. I cried. Like,
Calvin,
it was continuous. That was my final dandy right there.
Calvin,
Oh,
it's
final
spoilers! That dog dies.
Yeah,
Calvin,
thank
it
you.
speaks
That's why I
volumes
I
cried.
don't
that
know
you
how
didn't
didn't
drop.
explode watching Gingan Densetsu Weed.
Gingan Densetsu
Oh.
Weed should come with the spoiler tagline, like, dogs die.
Calvin, it speaks volumes that you
Like,
didn't drop that
in the
anime
opening.
when the dog died.
Yeah, no.
Well, it
Well,
was a Force Watch.
wait, which one?
Wait.
Gingan Densetsu Weed or Space Dandy?
Space Dandy.
Oh, Space Dandy's great. Space Dandy's, like, historic. It's important.
It is because
Gingan
doesn't
Densetsu Weed isn't.
Yeah.
Space Dandy is important because doesn't it air in America before Japan?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they call
We
it the
get it
world
first.
premiere.
But I choose to be just like watch it in Japanese.
Hey, Dom, you
There
know what
we
you said
go.
about that word, right?
Oh shit! Fuck. Wait. Hang on. How many minutes? Fuck.
You're too
Say
late.
all the other. Are you gonna bleep it out?
Well, it's 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Man,
You should just
Yeah.
you should put in
You're such
it
a
where it
poop.
says I guess I
Word.
need to catch up
12
because I'm
minutes,
such a
I
dandy.
said a word.
Use dandy for whenever we have to like censor out
Dandy.
anything. Dandy.
Dandy.
Final
I just wrote-
dandy.
I just wrote on the clipboard. I said, and then the word.
Yeah.
I said and then
minutes.
the word.
No.
All right, so moving on.
I'm gonna send you this list.
Dom, why don't you tell us about your day or week?
we only
Your
want to know
choice.
about your day. We don't really care that much.
My day. This is my day. I worked at Food Line. It's about my day.
That's hype as shit.
Last week was fun. Well, I guess this weekend. I found out who the guy was that fucking threatened my cashier, and then he was like, "I'm gonna blow up Food Line."
Ooh,
Fucking asshole.
straight up
It's just-
homegrown
it's
terrorism
just-
right there.
It's this guy that comes in all the time, and he has so many tattoos, and he has tattoos on his eyelids too.
That's pretty
I just want
hardcore.
to punch
Inside
him.
of his
I just
Are they
wanna,
are they
like,
cool tattoos?
punch
Like does
him.
one eyelid say
no,
like Moe and
they're
the other says
awful.
life?
They're like bad. They're bad tattoos. They're like stupid tattoos. You get drunk and then go to a tattoo parlor and like, I want a tattoo.
Yeah, he
So
like
they're
probably
like
got
the
like an
ugliest
Azusa
things.
tattoo and should have got Moogie.
Also, he was probably either high or really, really drunk when he was in the store doing that. But he got arrested pretty fast, so it's fine. It's cool. Hopefully he doesn't come in the store anymore. Hopefully he doesn't listen to this podcast and kills me.
So speaking of being arrested and killing you, what was everybody's
That was a
favorite
great
anime
transition.
of the latest
Do
season
I
that we
not-
just watched?
Do I not get a recap? Of
I
my
guess
week?
Jen, you just skipped over
Oh,
Jen.
then we can
Screw.
you can just edit this out, Dom, and then we'll go back to it again. Jen,
Yeah, because I totally want to do that.
We're not
Yes.
editing.
yes, you can edit or not. It
Jen,
doesn't
how
matter.
was your week?
Yeah, tell us.
Full of tears.
Jen cried.
Yes.
Jen cried. The end.
Moving
Alright,
on.
So
I
moving
got a
on.
job.
Jen got a job.
Pachi,
You got a
pachi,
job?
pachi, pachi.
Old people.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Actually,
Congratulations.
My
You won. All right. Yeah.
my degree will get me a $9.25 an hour job serving food to old people, where they have to pay between $180,000 and $750,000 up front to get in. So
Ooh.
Is it like what is this place? Is it like a club or what?
it's
is
called. I don't want to say the name, but
All right. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
it's probably for the
it?
best.
Find out where Jen lives.
That's all I've
but
ever
no,
wanted to know.
it has a very white, very Victorian name, and
Descriptive.
they're all white people, and
Confirmed white
racist.
people.
and the only non-white person that I saw there was working with trash, and so I felt like I was
Racist
walking into
cast.
this like
Alright.
back in time or something.
15 minutes into podcast, take out Jen's racism.
It's not racism if it's true.
I saw a black man working for white people, and I was like, the times. The times.
But long story short, I get health insurance, dental insurance, life insurance,
And a black friend.
If I work, and a black friend named Jamal. And if
Sorry if you're listening to this, Jamal.
Hi, Jamal.
and if I work more than 8 hours, I get free food. And if I work less than 8 hours, then I get everything half price. And yeah,
Is this a country club or a retirement home?
it's a retirement home.
All right.
Oh, okay. That's why it's like $1 billion.
I worked
Yeah.
I worked at a country club once, and it sounds pretty much the same, except they're not as old. But I
I'm
did
going
get
to
free
try and
food.
host.
It's great.
I'm going to try and tell them that we should host anime nights for all the
Oh
weeaboo
my
people.
god.
Whoa!
And
Don't
we
don't
can-
push your privilege, Jen.
And we can watch classics like Naruto and Black Butler.
It's like you want them to become whiter.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the Mickey Mouse River boat, whatever thing.
What the fuck?
not
It's not anime. It's a cartoon.
That's like one of the first animated things
It's
that
not
was synced
I
to
anime.
music.
mean, it's
Alright.
Steam. I think it's
Too
Steamboat
hardcore.
We're
Willie.
gonna watch anime like Steamboat Willie.
It's called, yeah, I think it's Steamboat
Steamboat
Willie.
Yeah,
Willie's my
that's
favorite
right.
anime, guys. Let's not
No,
harsh on it.
why would you
Can
even
you
do
add
Isn't
that?
it like a
Somebody do
minute
that.
long?
He had some of my favorite.
David, can
voice
you add that to
actors.
Mal?
Can you add Mulan to Mal? No.
For our listeners, Mal is
Hey David,
my
go
anime
check and
list.
see if you can add The Little Mermaid to your My Anime
Oh
list.
my
I'm
god.
pretty sure you can.
Hey, that's what I was going
Wait,
with. Yeah.
isn't there an anime called The Little Mermaid
not
or
that
something
great.
My Bride
along
is
those
My
lines?
Bride is a Mermaid. My Bride is a Mermaid is such a good show.
Oh,
So
I
good.
never watched it.
It's great.
All I
That's
see,
my
all I ever
Does she have
see is
green hair?
gifs of giant boobed mermaids. That's all.
That also might
But
be
the main-
Moromi-san.
well, oh yeah.
Nami
that's-
Uchigiwa.
That
That show was great.
Does it look like?
What was it? Like the
Simplified
mermaid on
kind
the
of?
sea, on the side of the sea. Who
I don't
cares?
know, where she,
It was a
like,
mermaid show.
comes up and
All right,
swims
so we
off.
learned about Jen's week. Calvin, what were you saying before?
Yeah.
What?
Wow, you just
Oh.
you just fucking like drove a car onto the tracks.
I did.
And just blew it.
Just
You just like strapped
just
C4 to
blew
it.
right
No one
on
does
through.
because it's a
Yeah.
pretty
I don't
average
have
show.
anything
Tail.
constructive to say about My Bride is a Mermaid.
Well, I mean,
I don't have anything
Oh,
constructive.
wait, hang
to
on.
say
I
about
need
this
to
fucking
rename
topic.
this.
Discussing
Hang
it.
on. I'm scratching out Doushio Cast and naming it Ben Cast because apparently this is all about Ben.
All about Bencast.
all about
Not
Bencast.
talking for
Well,
like
welcome
5
to All About
minutes.
Bencast. I'm your host,
Aw,
Calvin,
I'm
on this
sorry,
magical
Ben.
adventure through the world of Ben.
I feel like I legitimately
Sounds
upset
gross.
Ben. I feel bad.
I'm fine, man.
What would old people even want to watch at a retirement home?
The
Wow.
library has like, I'm pretty sure I was looking at the books. I think it literally.
I'm
is
talking about anime.
everything-
Oh, wow. Fuck you, Jen. Anime. God.
Wait, Calvin, haven't
You
you
were
seen
talking.
that
You were,
picture?
Just
you were
ever
talking about
posted
how
about
you're
anime?
discussing your terrible idea of playing anime for old people, and I was just
Yeah.
like, what would they even watch? Like, I wanted to watch Battleship Yamato, and these motherfuckers keep putting on Full Metal Alchemist
Hey,
Brotherhood.
We could show them.
The original was better.
Fireflies.
Whoa,
Oh my God.
Jen.
I feel like
Oh,
you would
wow.
like. I feel like one of them would have
It
like
would bring back so
PTSD and
many
have war
memories.
flashbacks if you did that.
Dude,
I want to watch
or-
Zeta Gundam.
Calvin, haven't you seen that picture of the really old guy with the giant titted figurine?
No,
It's
okay.
like-
There's a whole story. There's actually a story behind that, and it's
Yeah?
not his. It's actually his like it's either his nieces or his like granddaughters, and she got it, and she just thought it would be funny since he was like, "Oh, you got something in the mail," and he was holding it for her, and she was just like, "This is the funniest picture I've ever seen." and she posted it. So it wasn't actually his. He does love
Damn
all the he's gotten a whole bunch of fan
You're
response.
ruining everything, Calvin.
No, it's still funny because
This
the guy
figure
and he
must
understands that he
be
has an audience now of people that just want to see him with big-titted figurines. Isn't that what we all want? Honestly,
Attorney General.
he understands and he says thank you. It's like
Attorney General.
it's like the Crimean. What is she? The new
Yeah,
prosecutor general.
Attorney General.
Right, Attorney Prosecuting General. She's got a whole bunch of moe pictures of her now.
Prosecuting.
Prosecuting honey.
Hey, Cutie Honey's pretty awesome.
I wasn't
Yep.
debating
Okay.
that. I agree.
Yeah.
It was great.
You're making a joke. I know.
Anime.
But yeah.
Joke.
Man.
This is real life.
So I feel like we've beat this old people dead horse retirement joke into the ground. We can.
Old
I thought it was
people
just a
dead horse.
discussion, not a joke.
That discussion was a joke.
My job is a joke.
Just far away. Did you run away from your computer, Jen?
No.
Yeah,
It's
come
like I'm
back.
tired of
Mic is
this.
on my face.
All these people are
Wow,
talking about
Ben,
old
wow.
people, and I just want to take this.
Crunchyroll just released my
Closer to my face.
That's ridiculous.
What?
I
told you. Maggie was delayed
Well, at
for
least with Kill la Kill, I don't care.
36 to 48
But I gotta
hours.
get Maggie out of the way.
Kill la Kill keeps getting delayed every week, and the delay gets longer.
Exactly.
What?
Okay,
I love Kill la
David,
Kill.
I don't
Kill
care-
la
I don't-
Kill
I
and
don't
Maggie
care
only have
because-
one more episode left.
I
Or is this
don't
the
care
last
because Kill la
episode,
Kill
Matt?
gets
You're not
spoiled
spoiling
every
Kill la
week
Kill 'cause you
anyways.
don't go on
I hop
Tumblr.
online and there's GIFs everywhere.
I'm actually not spoiled on Kill la
I
Kill
don't
yet,
think
and I
anybody was
haven't
paying
watched it
attention to
yet,
what
so
Calvin was
don't
saying.
test me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's also
that's
true.
why I'm not spoiled.
Shit. Fuck my phone. Sorry.
I think it's
Wow,
something
yeah,
else.
David, you're right.
Ended.
But
Yeah, and
Maggie is great.
Like, the
but
show thinks
it's
it
kind
has
of been
this, grand,
dropping in
world
this
that it's
finale.
building.
It's not been that great.
And none of it's interesting.
The school
None of
stuff
it
was so
meshes.
great. Everyone loves training arcs. It's so overpowered, and why does everyone have a third eye on their forehead?
I mean,
I don't get it.
Power escalation.
Oh wow.
And
showing
when did
stuff.
they never even introduce the mechanic of the great magic thing? They just used it. Yeah.
Okay, I just have to say, I've never seen this image of the old guy holding the anime thing. What the fuck?
It's
great.
It's great.
No, we're
what
not
the
going back
fuck?
there.
No. I don't even know who this character is. She even from anything?
I don't
No.
think so. I think it was just a
Is she
figure.
just
it was
big
just a figure.
titted
I like how
anime
her hair
figure?
is just floating in the air, magically.
With
Probably still
clothing,
She's throwing it back, Jen.
that's fabric. It's like fabric clothing that you can
That
remove.
thing is huge. It's like, what is it made out of?
It's a third size, like 1/3 at least.
It's probably PVC. Well,
How much do you think that cost?
I don't know.
250.
No way.
Yes way.
It had to cost
what?
way more than that.
Okay, I was bordering on low. I thought you were saying it was lower, but yeah, it could totally cost more.
No,
Nendoroids still don't
like
cost 150.
Nendroids cost about that much.
What?
Wait,
What?
what?
What Nindroid costs
$250?
$250?
Oh, I thought you said 150.
No, I said
What
250.
Nindroid?
No, they're like
costs
$35.
$150? Where are you buying your Nindroids? You should stop. Probably.
Nindroids cost 40-ish if you buy them online, like pre-order,
Here is
and they cost about
here-
60 to 75 in conventions.
Here's the 1/2 scale Supersonica figure, and she is.
I hope you're saving these
Oh,
links in
she's
a
finally.
text document.
Why does she
No.
not
So
wear this
people can know
bikini?
what
I
we're
want this
talking
one.
about.
What are you talking about? She wears this in the
No,
anime in
I'm
like
saying,
50 million
I'm saying
figures.
all the figures I've seen, she never has this bikini.
Yeah, alright. No more links.
Also,
It's hard to do
also
links
people-
because
no one
we got
will
our
click links.
$1,000. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's normally 1,000.
we got our
Jeez.
viewers to think of, or listeners
Okay.
to think of, so we should
Just don't
avoid
do it.
links mostly.
Like,
Unless we're gonna.
It's
put
just not a good
Aside from
idea.
the
I
old
was
guy
going
one.
to- I
Oh my
was going
god.
to say-
David,
I know, I'll do it.
David, I
I'll
leave it
collect
up
them,
to you
but
to
in the future, just stop.
grab all the links.
Oh man.
Just
don't
don't do it.
David. It's your responsibility now. Like,
Yeah. Drugs, man. Not even once.
But, Dom, there's literally like a bunch of figures of her in this bikini, and there's like a Figma,
Wow.
and like there's a Nindroid coming out. and all this stuff.
You should talk about your Sonico obsession.
Yes, tell everyone.
I don't think
yes,
that
it does.
anybody needs to know about it.
Well, she kind of brought it up with her introduction where she was like, I like big-titted anime girls.
Yeah, now we need backstory.
You know, I mean, Sonico might be my waifu. I may or may not have 2 figures, an android, and a solar-powered bobblehead, and like 3 other figures pre-ordered.
And Dirty Desires.
Nobody knows. You know, I really like that art book that I bought. So
Oh man, that thing was ridiculous.
let's see, how many Sonico figures do I have pre-ordered right now?
That's kind of ridiculous because usually when I buy figures, I try to avoid getting more than one of anything.
Yeah, I have
because I feel bad.
I have 2 of the
But
wheelchair
there's so
girl.
many good Sonico.
The only thing I have 2 of is I have a Miku figure and a Miku Nendoroid, and that's it.
Okay, so I have a $106
Whoa, check your privilege.
Yeah, we don't need prices.
Jeez. This
1/6 scale, the one of her playing the chocolate guitar that comes with.
You
like,
got that one?
3D
Like the no
Wait,
pink
wait,
I'm
chocolate guitar?
pre-ordering it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you got it. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
No, it doesn't come out until August.
Yeah, that's why I was. That's why I was like
But
confused.
She comes with little chocolate like 3D stickers that you can put on her, so you can customize the chocolate splatters.
You can
Customize
Yeah.
the chocolate splatter.
Wow.
That's the name. That's the name of
the
this
name of the game.
podcast.
That's
That's
the
like
name of the
one
game.
step below customizing
This
your
episode.
shoes. Yeah.
I also got I also pre-ordered a 1/5 scale figure of her, in a bikini with thigh highs and boots, and it's the like berry version with a red bikini, and the white version is normally like $200 or $300, and this one's only $100, and so it's a really good figure. And then I think that's it. Yes.
You gonna get
So-
the Gloomy Bear one, or did you already get it?
No, I don't like that one. It's really ugly
What?
and bulky, and the face is fucked.
No, it looks a lot better not on Amazon.
I mean, I've seen a bunch of pictures of it. Like, I don't know. Her hair's too white, and then
It's not even close to
Clothes.
white.
Racist.
I don't know. In the pictures, it looks that way,
It's
and then
pink.
the clothes are like. Well,
It's
I know
pink
it's
because it's
actually
Gloomy
pink.
Bear.
It's pink because Sonico's hair is pink. Yeah, douche.
You douche. What?
And
You
It's actually
Doushio?
pronounced Doushio.
yeah, Doushio.
The one.
But no,
the
like
one
fucking, like
half
her
scale.
mouth is like gross looking. Like it's like in an O shape. Not even an O shape. It's like in a derp smile. Like she has something wrong with her.
That's hot.
Putting down my figures. Gosh.
I mean,
So
she
who's
looks good from far away.
That's pretty
maybe
rude.
maybe from another room?
Might have to shoot it in another room.
So who's everybody's
Um,
waifus? If Jen's got, she's laid claim.
Oh, can
to
I list my
Sonico.
waifus? Because I have like 3.
We're,
You can only have
we're-
one.
We're monogamous.
You can only
have
one.
Why can't I be a multi-loving waifu
Monogamy is
collector?
hit.
It's not fair to your waifus.
Yeah.
I want to
You gotta think about your
I want to
waifus.
have a loving fucking, group of girls ranging from the age of like 16 to 23
23
crowded around
specifically.
me. I don't know, Sonico's like,
They're
23.
Japanese, so it's okay.
yeah, she's in college.
So that's like
So
Einstein.
she's like in her early 20s or something. It says in the art book she's 16, but I'm pretty sure a 16-year-old can't go to college. So,
I think 16-year-olds can go to college
Well-
if they are smart enough.
well, yeah, but
Skipping grades
that's
in
because-
Japan is not that common.
High school's not mandatory.
yeah,
So she's probably...
passing grades in Japan is like already difficult. So,
I mean, they have to take like entrance exams for fucking high school, don't they?
Yeah. High school is not compulsory.
yeah,
No, what?
yeah.
I did not
You
know
have to
that.
try to get
like-
into high school.
First, it's like college, and then if college was graduate school.
The more you know.
Yeah, but
The more
so
you know.
I guess I would list my waifus if I had to choose one of them. It would either be Sonico
Either.
or what? If there was 3 of them in front of me, and then they were just like shoot 2 and keep 1, Like, these
Wait,
would be my
hang on.
choices.
What's that thing? Bang, kill, marry, or something?
Let's just
Bang, kill,
let's
marry.
keep moving on. Let's-
Okay, alright. Then I would
We're
bang...
not middle schoolers.
I would bang Yukimura Kusunoki from...
That's okay, she
Oh,
won't die in
no.
this game.
Fucking yaoi
I
holes.
would marry Sonico, and then I would... Oh, I don't want to kill Silica,
I was, okay.
but I mean...
Sorry, Silica.
Oh, okay, so she'll
Wow.
just,
Hardcore.
There we go. Oh, but Silica from Sword Art Online. I don't know why I like her so much. I have 2 figures and another one pre-ordered of her. Oh,
She's so
think
neutral and
Yukimura-
agreeable.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Yukimura figures.
And
Question.
a dojin.
And a dojin. It's my first dojin I ever bought. Fuck, I forgot to look at Supersonico dojins at Katsucon. I was so mad at myself.
How could
Oh my
you, Jen?
god.
Question: do you have any male figures? Just wondering.
Yukimura.
Oh, I have a Kirito Nendroid.
Well,
Yes.
alright, so, how about Dom? You got a waifu?
No. I'm still on the market. I'm looking. I haven't nailed one down.
So if there's any of you virtual ladies
Literally.
out there that are somehow listening to this podcast,
Oh, you're brutal, Calvin.
Oh gosh.
Your
Well, I
computer
am
screen
actually
can smell like
single,
whatever
so
you want it to smell
ladies.
Oh,
that's
God.
not a waifu. That's just called a
Wink, wink.
Just-
girlfriend, and
That's
that has
just called a-
cooties, and that's gross. We
Yeah.
only
And they actually smell like things,
Yeah.
not like a computer screen.
Just
Jeez.
spray it with like some Febreze.
Who's sniffing their computer screen? Are you like on your computer screen? Just
you should see her.
sniffing?
Sometimes
Smells
she's
like
just out there
Windex.
sniffing her like pictures of Sonico on her computer. I'm like, Jen, we're in public.
Wow.
I just carry
Does she
my
just
computer
carry her
around with me.
laptop around?
Those headphones.
Oh, I bet
Well,
you
yeah,
smell
it's
like
like,
magic.
okay, don't hate on Dom just because he doesn't have a waifu. But that's okay.
We will.
Alright, so
actually.
who wants to go next?
I will. And mine is Hanako from Katawa Shoujo.
Except for
Oh
the
my
game,
God.
of course.
She's great.
Ah.
She's great. I don't have this bang marry
Mhm.
kill. I will do no such vulgar thing to my waifu. So I will just bang and
You
marry
bang,
her.
marry, and kill her.
Except what in the game? I only loved her deeply.
Man,
With your dick.
that game is so messed up.
Look, okay, it is not messed up at all.
I
It's
think that's
a
pretty
great
tame
game.
as far as visual novel
Katawa
It's
Shoujo.
messed up.
Sounds like a messed up game. Oh man, all these girls have disabilities,
Oh my god.
but it holds itself
Emmy.
without being completely ridiculous most of the time.
Man, spoilers, Ben.
Yeah, it's really tame as far as most visual novels. David's right. It's
What
super
about the,
tame.
Emily, you, like,
Amy?
bang her ass you bang her ass first.
Anal isn't what?
Yeah,
That,
spoilers.
is
what
that what makes the game vulgar?
Anal's the
most
What if our
vulgar
listeners
shaping.
wanted to fucking play the game? You just ruined it.
Then, if they don't want spoilers, then I don't think that they should be watching this.
I
Listening.
mean, we're not
Listening.
just
Not
saying
watching
that there's
the
a sex scene in a game that has sex scenes.
They're just
Yeah.
staring.
Spoiler, yeah,
They're
spoiler.
just staring at us on YouTube. The still image of us talking.
Oh my
Wonka.
god.
I'm just saying.
It's a terrible
Katawa
game.
Shoujo's tame. If you want some games
First
that are
visual
really
novel I ever played.
crazy, we can discuss that next week or something.
Alright,
A
alright.
A
Sounds
visual
good.
novel fest.
What's that one about the dog girls?
Wonko.
Yeah.
Wonka.
Yeah.
Wonko to Caruso.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Above my pay grade.
No.
I love it.
This has nothing to do with
I
the quality
actually
of the show.
got all the routes on that one.
This show sucks.
Uh,
But
Are
That's the only one I've
It
actually
is-
fully played through.
she is Ibuki
Great.
Fuko from Clannad.
Alright, David.
gosh, I forgot
Waifu.
about
David, waifu. Waifu David.
Because I gotta make sure everyone knows.
Of course. All shows suck in David's eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a jerk. You even
Wow.
like prefaced it to. You're
Wow.
harsh.
R.I.P. Calvin.
David.
Clannad's great. Don't listen to this hater.
I think I should also preface that I think I gave Sword Art Online like a 5 or a 6. So just because Silica is like
Yeah.
the best person in that whole show.
I agree.
I think
Sword
I
Art
gave it a
Online, I
How
really
did
liked
you
that
fair?
at the
Sword Art
beginning.
Online
Some people
It's a
didn't.
show about politics,
But
and
then it
Sword Art
kind
Online
of
is a show
changed
about video
about,
games.
halfway through.
Have you
Kind of.
have you
Cough,
watched
cough.
Log Horizon, Dom? Log Horizon is a 7. You can't
Mm.
compare Log Horizon and Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
So you can't put them like on the same 7.
They're sitting at a table too long for my attention.
Okay,
so-
I do want
Oh,
to.
you
I
are-
do want to iterate this that at the beginning of the season, or the beginning of last season, I thought that Log Horizon was just rip-off of Sword Art Online. I couldn't have been further from the truth.
It's a really good show.
It is. It was great.
It's found
Log
a way to
Horizon
be
was
unique
great.
in a genre that I had almost no faith in at this point.
Hmm I was like, oh, people stuck in an MMO.
Well, because they took
Whatever.
it more than being a video
Like,
game. It's
hey,
their
they
lives
They actually
now, and
took the
treated
elements
it
of
that way.
MMO and made it a reasonable plot point, and also brought new things to the
Because
genre.
they made
I
it
really
logical.
liked.
It was like they were making reasonable moves and reasonable steps up in the video game
Quite literally.
world.
Yeah, it was
But-
like.
Whereas
I
in
agree.
Sword Art Online, it's more like, well, it's a video game. I lost my team. Better jump off this bridge. Peace out, guys.
But they didn't get any focus.
Yeah, it's like Sword Art Online. They
Like the
wanted
char-
to
like the
escape.
characters that would
Log
run
Horizon,
shops,
they're
like the
just
black guy.
living like that's.
Like
their
it seemed
life.
like they were
They
actually
live
like
in the
approaching their
database.
lives in a reasonable way.
I feel like
But
Sword
all
Art
the other
Online,
ones,
there were
heroes
characters
and-
in it that actually did live it as if it was
Yeah.
their life, but we just didn't pay it. Yeah, no focus. Like I'm sure there were people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the guy who ran the armory. It's like you just gotta adapt. He wants to escape the database. And
Also, their
it's like-
interaction with NPCs was never interesting.
Mhm.
And, yeah,
Man, NPC interaction in Log Horizon is off the charts.
they've
amazing.
taken it to the next level.
Yeah.
Like, what if they can actually? They were built and programmed as real characters. So what
All
if
right.
That's what I
you
was thinking about
handle
too.
them as if they're terrible characters?
So-
Or not,
Rudy
face
just get to
this,
go to the
Log
real
Horizon
world
is
if they
over.
even want to.
Log Horizon is over, and at the end they were talking about escaping, like using a spell to leave the game. What if they used that spell on Rudy?
Uh,
Right? Because they
I
made
mean-
Rudy an adventurer.
I'm hoping at the I don't know, like
Well,
that's
Rudy's
something I hope out of this
invincible
game
now.
is
He
I don't
can't
want them
die.
to spend too much time trying to like handle this or like bring Rudy into the real world. That's not something I really want to see this show deal with. Like I hope that they don't make that an issue. Like I hope that it's like a sentence of explanation like, oh, since he
Mhm.
didn't have a body out there, then the spell doesn't actually work. It needs to have like a physical form that it can travel to.
Yeah. Don't make a too big deal out of it, because we will get to hear more in fall
He's
season.
really happy that Log Horizon is popular
Season 2.
internationally.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
So excited.
Season 2 confirmed.
Yeah.
And the writers, bro, he loves talking to all of his favorite American viewers.
Oh, yeah. He was on the 4chans.
He was on the chance. Yeah, and he's always like really, really like thankful and humble about it. He's like, "I'm glad you really like Nyanta. He was a fun character to write." And he gives lots
Well,
of smiley faces.
He's so like Uji-san, Nyanta. And then he's got the.
I wasn't
little girl of-
expecting to like Nyanta. I was expecting him to be like kind of that like the smooth character who like has his way with characters and like can get people like hyped up, but not actually have the ability to, I guess, talk with everybody else in the way that he has been able to. Like he's talking to them like he's a normal person, which I guess makes sense. But
And a lot of people treat him like a normal person,
yeah,
which is
the
great.
fact that they've normalized this character and had everyone be able to like continue as if it's just real life has been what I really got.
Yeah, that's
out of the
another
show,
thing.
whereas in
Sword Art Online
hyped up
didn't
too
like
much the
have
fact
any
that this
focus
is
on like the elements
other
of the game
world and we
itself,
can't live in
unless it
this world
directly
and this can't
benefited
last
Kirito.
forever. So
Mhm. And then when the cat people came in, it was just like, oh, those people are cat people. And I was like, let's only show one of them. God, that was so stupid. I was so upset that they didn't show fucking Silica and her ears and her like
Because Sword
military
Art starts in
outfit
summer
shit
and it should
until, like, the
continue into
movie,
fall.
and then it was
So.
just like
Wait, who's Silica again?
the girl with the dragon.
do you
And
guys
then if
realize
No Game No
that,
Life is 2 core, we can get
we're
No
going
Game
to be
No Life
getting
and Sword Art
Log
Online at the same
Horizon
time.
and Sword Art at the same time?
Wait, what?
If
Sword
Sword
Art?
Art-
If
Boy.
Sword Art, see, yeah. and then Log Horizon Season 2 comes out in the fall.
Oh my
We'll
god.
have
I
both
didn't
of
know
the
this.
It'll be competition. Oh
Then-
god.
I really don't know how I feel about this actually.
Yeah,
Sword
I
Art
don't
Season
really.
2.
No Game No Life doesn't look like it's interesting at all. It's unfortunate.
We'll find out.
The opposite.
But
I'm
I mean,
not
I'm gonna.
looking forward to
I'll
Sword
stick around.
Art,
It is Madhouse
honestly.
still. Oh,
Did we still want to
Madhouse.
talk about waifus?
well.
Oh yeah. There was just
Ben,
me
who's
left,
your
right?
waifu?
Mine's pretty easy. I like, well, not that she's easy. No way. But,
What the fuck?
my thought process for it is very simple. I really like, Yuki Nagato. She is pretty much my true waifu. She is,
The movie made
Like
her like the only
books.
interesting monotone character I've ever seen.
Yuki Nagato from Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. She's very robotic in the anime. But, with the movie, it adds a lot more depth to her character. And
Well, that's important though.
I like that she likes books.
It gives her
and
like
stuff.
real feelings.
Likes her books.
Well,
No,
are you
I
saying
mean,
to
I
say,
don't
are you
think
saying
the
the
movie
movie
fully
alone
did
doesn't?
that. If anything, we have to also
Because
take
I
into
don't.
the fact
I
that we
mean,
all sat
that's
through Endless
a
8.
given. That's like watching the
Oh
second
my
half of
God.
the show and
Yeah,
going,
it's important to
well,
the
I
movie.
don't understand why any of this is important.
So you're like, she had to sit through that.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
that was such a bad summer. 8 weeks of Haruhi. Yeah.
Yeah, it was during summer
Yeah.
because Otakon happened around that time.
No, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah, 2
Calvin,
months.
legitimately
and they
asking
never
a
said
question
to
about
anyone
Endless
how
8
long
since
it
I
was going
didn't
to be.
watch it when it
You
was
didn't watch
airing.
Endless 8.
So
okay.
every week
Did-
we're hoping
when
it's
it
the
was
last
airing,
episode.
did
Yeah.
it actually take place during summer?
Yes,
and
it was during. I was watching the. Yeah,
And it was 8
I was-
episodes long, so
Yes.
that was
we
2
got
months.
yes,
of-
2 months of that every single weekend. Yeah,
We just
at
call it
first we
MS8
thought it was going to be
now.
4, and it continued. I was at Otakon when the 6th rotation or something went around, and I don't remember much, but I remember like my unbridled rage. Like I just remember being like, whatever, I'm just going to go to the rave for 5 hours, and I tried to dance all my pain away. It didn't work. Ugh, Endless 8
suffering.
was a terrible time in my life.
Speaking
8
of
weeks.
terrible times, worst anime of the season.
Worst anime of the season?
What do you guys think? Like, not just like bad in general, but biggest disappointment.
I would have to look at the list. Hang on.
Well, just think of the things you've watched. It doesn't have to be like exactly
I would
the
have
worst,
to look
but
at the list.
I don't think Samurai Flamenco is anywhere near the worst, but it has been the most disappointing.
Really?
I expected it to be a completely different show. I didn't want any of the craziness that
all right.
followed after like the first couple episodes, but that's just a small thing.
I think I
don't
would have
count
watched it more if it would have like stayed like it was.
I can
just
agree
I mean,
with you.
the King torture
in
and all that
some
stuff
ways.
is important, and it's important for how the show played out in the actual overall story of Samurai Flamenco. Just once it stopped being like,
It is. Oh, you mean
Even
the
though
last
the whole
episode that
thing
comes out
was
Thursday?
superhero genre, like
I mean, I'm not
Kamen Rider
disappointed in
genre,
Samurai Flamenco
it
because
never actually stayed
like,
one genre.
like, the
Once
first
it
part is
got
cool,
like
the down-to-earth
through
part is
all the
cool.
tropes and all
Yeah.
the like
But,
played out everything
like,
from that genre, it switched genres.
That's
I
not
still
like
haven't
the
seen the
most
last
original
episode,
thing
I
I've
don't
ever
think
seen
yet.
as far as
Is it not?
developing a character like Masayoshi
I-
goes.
yeah,
No.
last.
So
Okay, cool.
I haven't.
So I can understand why people would like the first part of the show because it's like this funny, down to earth, like Rain
yeah,
Man
I
type
liked it a
scenario.
lot.
Right. But there's only so much you could develop Masayoshi with there without and eventually you have to stop at he's
I mean,
crazy.
I agree.
Wasn't Samurai Flamenco last?
It's like
But they handled that in an
IRL
interesting way too, I
superhero
think.
kind of how
Because,
a real
they
person would
introduced
approach
the
it.
monsters after even during the King Torture arc.
Without actually
Like the monsters are
developing
attacking it, and
everything
at some
else
point
that's
it
going
becomes
on.
such a part of daily life.
Like you have to
But
hand,
the monsters
just
will
the
just be
fact that you
handing
have
out
to handle
flyers.
the fact that
And the
all of
people are
this
just like, oh, there's the
is
monsters
real
again.
life, and
Right, and it like
he's taking this.
yeah, exactly. Like so it didn't devolve into like some superhero show.
And the people were bored. They're like,
Even
so
the
monsters
newscast,
were destroyed.
even the newscasts were like, whatever,
Okay.
monsters, only one attack, or there hasn't been an attack for 2 weeks, whatever.
Exactly, yeah. Like you would
It's
question
like-
at the end of an episode any given week, but by the time
hmm
No, I don't think it's
of course,
devolved.
Of course, you
More
question
so just,
it.
I was disappointed that it took that turn, but I
Right.
haven't been disappointed
Yeah.
with what it's brought
You
me.
question it,
Yeah,
but
the
then,
way it evolved was just so natural that you never questioned it. To me,
well, he broke one of their backs and then chopped another one's
I
head off.
think we all questioned as soon as the gorilla came in. We were like, this wasn't real. Is he in a coma?
Yeah, it was
Is
hilarious.
this actually?
I was
agree.
just finishing
Did that
it
guy
too,
just
so.
die? Literally like 3
Really?
people just
Is this
explode
real
right
life?
now?
Is this going to be forever?
I'm pretty sure.
It went from being this innocent thing
All right,
to like...
David,
it's a no-age
remember?
limit, so it's
I
for
watched that
older
episode.
women.
I called you on the phone to be like, David, did that just happen? I could not believe, like, it had been so tame, so PG, and then just whomp. Oh my god.
I feel bad for any kids that were watching that or anything, like in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Older women, specifically.
Older women love
Why-
it when guys'
okay.
heads explode.
I don't think
Like water.
you should be disappointed.
I found
Like,
my
it presented
least
itself as such
favorite,
an average show.
anime on the
Yeah?
season.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What was your most disappointment, Dom?
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be bad from the start, but not this bad. Maho Senso.
I'm behind
actually-
on that, so I can't comment too
No,
much.
I'm not. No, I'm not disappointed. I knew it. No,
I agree.
David. I
I
knew it was
actually
gonna be
agree with
bad, but I
that's
didn't
a
think
good
it was
point,
gonna be
because
that bad.
what that show should have been was a generic like
Because
fantasy action
there's
show.
it literally goes on for like 8 fucking
But it
episodes
wasn't like it
of
was
them going.
exactly yeah.
Gosh, why don't you like me? I don't like you.
That's
It's just
Dom's
like-
impression of
Oh,
a girl.
then by now you should
Yeah.
understand how the show is.
Man, I wish I talked like that all the time.
That blonde. Yeah, that's what I wanted out of it. And then it became this dating crap.
Now
and I
I'm
was like,
worried about
what the
finishing it,
fuck
because
is
I'm
this?
like 5 or 7 episodes
Ben.
behind.
Ben, I finished Mirai Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to finish this because I don't know why I do this to myself.
You're the
David.
guy who doesn't
I-
like anime,
I-
who watches anime.
I watch really shitty things.
No, that's David.
No,
And then
Yeah.
David's
that was
the
me.
same
like,
thing, but on a different
David
scale.
hates anime. I watch shitty anime, and Dom doesn't not believe in games.
What? I believe in games.
I just said
David
that.
doesn't like anime,
Oh, I
but
haven't
watches
watched
all
it.
anime. Dom likes anime, but never watches anime.
I mean,
Fucking
there's like
evil.
something.
So,
happen.
Jen, what was your
But-
most disappointing anime?
Well, I was
feel
going to
free then, I
ask, does anybody care about Sonico? Because I was going to talk about how we finished the last episode today.
Is-
No, I
I haven't
Was that
watched
dis-
it,
was that
but
disappointing?
I'm on like
I don't
episode
care.
5.
Well, David, do you actually care?
I don't care.
I do.
Oh, I
No,
know.
I'm just going to complain about something stupid.
Yeah, I'm on episode
what
7.
she's about
I'm
to complain
behind
about
by
is
5.
completely all right. I think that's
Yeah,
a fine.
okay.
Go ahead, Jen.
So, if anybody was watching Sonico, they might know that steadily throughout the show, they have brought this background girl, and showed her more and
Nitro
more,
Plus,
and she's
yeah.
never actually interacted with any of the main characters.
Sounds like Scarf
But-
Can.
She's more
Yeah.
progressive.
But she's, she's definitely more progressive. Like, she...
She's
More
healthy.
Shut up, Calvin. Shut up. So basically, she's another character by fucking Nitro Plus. Yeah, by called Super Pochaco, and she steadily goes from like this healthy girl that has black hair and everything, glasses and stuff, and then she like for some reason dyes her hair and stuff throughout the show, and then she's blonde, and so she looks. She's like transforming into Super Pochaco, or like what she looks like in the, when they've been trying to sell the figures and stuff. So I was like excited. I was like, Super Pochaco.
Wow.
Her tits are bigger than Sonico, and she's like blonde and ridiculous looking, and this is gonna be great, And then in the last episode, they just show her in the crowd. She's just in the crowd doing crowd things. And they don't actually do anything with her. And I'm so mad. Because, what was the point? What was the point?
So get ready
Oh.
for season 2.
So the most recent
God, they
episode was the
better
last
She's
episode.
going to be part of a rival band.
Oh, because did you watch that episode?
And they're going to make more meat buns.
They better... fucking all the meat buns.
Okay,
God.
guys, just a friendship test. If one of us is in a lot of trouble, say we're dying on a cruise ship or something, and you see a bunch of meat buns, will you A, help your friends, or B, get the meat buns?
I'm sorry, meat buns are there.
All right,
Meat
Dom. We know which
buns.
character
Depends on
you
who
are for
made the meat
Supersonica.
buns.
I'm
Well,
down
I
for
mean,
the
it
buns.
depends on what the meat buns are. If
Hey,
they're
in
like
episode
out of
11 they already
packaging,
faded
fuck
out.
those meat buns. But if they're like handcrafted meat buns, I'm sorry, but your life is
Handmade
not
All
worth
right,
waifu
well,
meat
you
buns.
guys have a
Yeah.
character you can relate to in Sonico then.
You know, friends come and go, but
Meat buns are forever.
Wait,
Until you
are you
digest
talking
them.
about? Are you talking about what's her name? She's in the green
Furi.
jacket.
Furi? Is it
I
Furi.
love her. I love her.
Yeah.
I love
no,
characters.
like I
Oh,
did love
yeah,
her, and
I
then they
see
decided
that.
to be like, you know how she's fat and she eats a lot? Let's like blow that crazy out of proportion.
I love that. I love it when.
But
No,
she
'cause
I love it when
completely
the
throws away her
characters-
friendship with Sonico and her ability to even try and pretend to mimic Sonico so that she can eat meat buns. And then
And
by the
she
end of it,
cries.
they know. Like, they're like, all right, we don't know who you are, but thanks for dressing up as Super Sonico and coming to the show. And she's just like,
I'm gonna love that episode.
All right. Let's wrap up this worst anime disappointments. Who's left? David, me. All right.
By the end, around the end, they are.
I guess
At least
I'll
one
go.
of them.
David can be saved for last since he hates anime the most. It'll be the best. My biggest
Great finale.
disappointment was Wizard Barristers.
What? Get out of here.
All right, this is a legitimate concern because of two things. One, episode 1, animation was amazing.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
like
like-
Because they had to
legitimate
pull
I
you
was
in.
so excited about it. It
Like,
reminded me
it
of
has
Ghost
so
in the
much- it had a
Shell
lot of
mixed with
potential.
Psychopaths, and this cop stuff, and then the lawyer stuff was like, I'm a fan of this.
Production-wise,
Let's get some Ace Attorney up in
And
this Ghost in the
I-
Shell. So
Yeah,
excited.
production-wise, it was the best.
But
Literally
then
the best.
they kind of
opening
just
of the entire
drop
season.
the cops
There was-
completely.
Yeah,
Drop.
there was
There's
no
not
show
even,
this
like-
season with better animation at the
They're
beginning.
not a major plot
Then
point for
and
the
no
most
shows
part,
even matched
for the most
what it
part
did in the
until the
first
very
episode.
end.
you know,
Until the very end, and then at the very end,
the
they just
frog
like
is
without all the
yeah.
stupid shit that's happening. Okay, it's not over yet. Most recent episode came out today. 11. There's 12 in the series, so they still have a little bit of time to redeem themselves. But I really don't expect anything. It's so devolved with the plot that it's just crap. I'm so disappointed.
Okay,
Like, you expected so much with episode 1. Episode 1, I was so excited about it, I was like, David, isn't this, like, amazing? What did you say, David? What did you say, David? Like, production-wise? There was, like, a train fight, explosions, and it...
they had actually established that earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
hmm And the frog was great.
Oh, God. Etchy
no,
frog?
the frog
I did
mentioned that
did
he has
not
a
like the
crush on
frog
the
from
cat.
like
I
episode
love the
4.
frog.
I was
I-
never a fan
the
of the
pig,
frog.
I'm sorry, the
I-
pig.
I agree with Calvin. I didn't actually
What
like
are
the
you
frog at
talking
all.
about?
yeah, I was like,
Well, he
once he
talks about
came
it
in,
too.
he's just like, oh, bone.
Yeah,
I was just like, this
I
character
love
is
that.
going to get on my
I didn't
nerves.
even think
I
about
love
that.
the
And then
bone.
he's just like, there's a point where
Are
I
you
can
sure it was a
find
pig?
the
Because
handsy
now
stuff
that's kinda
funny, but it
hilarious.
just wasn't.
Okay.
It just
Wasn't
felt
there a
every
point
one of his things that he did fell flat.
He stops being so handsome.
So
Man, why is it
apparently
Customizable?
all
But no,
the
I mean,
wizards
I'm
have
not
those
saying that that's my main
familiars.
problem with him. I'm just saying he was
In-
already an annoying character for me for a while, and it didn't help that every episode I saw was like, I don't care about you.
Yeah,
You
in
are
episode
just
10, there was
annoying.
like a powwow, like a group meeting of multiple different familiars just having a.
I mostly agree with you.
And I
I
came
sort
out
of
of-
agree with
like,
Dom.
I didn't understand it at all.
breaks. Through breaks.
There was no purpose.
No, the pig. It's the pig. No, you literally
Yeah.
see that
Well,
in
to be
one
fair,
of
the
the
mech was like
little
the
breaks.
worst part of the
They show 'em all
animation.
sitting around
It was
the
like this
table.
Wait, the
awkward
frog likes
CG.
the pig? Are we trying to like copy Muppets here?
Oh my god! I just
Wow.
yeah, it
It
was
is a
the pig.
pig.
It
It is
a
was the
pig.
pig.
Okay, I
Okay,
didn't.
Wow.
Wizard
I was
Bears
just
is
going
the
off
most
what you guys
intelligent show
said.
of 2014.
Because I didn't remember that it was a pig. You guys reminded me that it was a pig.
God damn it! Wow, I did not. You just blew my fucking mind, Ben.
Alright. So, David,
Oh.
worst, like most disappointment, can't copy anyone, but I know you agree with a lot of us. Yeah, I thought so.
Wait, can I say this really quick?
Yeah.
I think it's funny. They're like, look at this big ass fucking mech and all the CG. Let's throw that out the window after episode 1. Yeah,
they
I was
actually
like,
do
oh
act like
man,
it's
I
a big
hope
deal
this
later.
isn't every
Like,
episode.
It was.
And then it
The-
wasn't.
No, the way,
'Cause
like, with that
the
power,
thing is,
it's
the
like,
people
oh
around here
man,
don't notice,
there's a
and the
wizard
villain's
power
goal is to, like,
where you
unlock
make
all the
fucking
powers.
mechs, and it's a really rare power. Everyone has it that they introduce.
Oh yeah,
Everyone, every bad guy.
Immediately, here's a bad
Yeah.
guy. Oh look, he has the same stupid metal
and
power.
My biggest disappointment.
I thought it was really
is,
stupid that they were just
Hamatora,
like
the animation.
I don't know. I felt like they were.
Most because
I got this
I'm
really
a
stupid
real
kind
sucker
of
for
Avatar:
like
The Last
style over
Airbender
substance
vibe, where it
stuff.
was just like she
You know,
gets
When-
all
if a show
the
could be cool enough
powers.
and have like
You know,
look at the
and
character
it was
designs
just
and
it was
nice
like
color palette. I really
Monica
don't care
Magica
very much
meets
if it
Avatar: The
has
Last
any sort of
Airbender.
content worth anything
And I was
else.
just like, this is so stupid.
That's what I was
Like-
hoping Hamatora would be.
Of course, she's the chosen one. She's the main character.
it's one
She-
episode less.
like she literally gets every power,
Oh
and then
my
they act
God.
like it's no big deal. Like, oh, you can use multiple things.
Yeah, don't
okay.
tell them that's huge spoilers.
But what's the difference between later
They're
and
like,
the beginning?
you gotta register your powers.
Yeah. So based on the character designs and
Mhm.
like the way it uses colors and stuff,
All right,
Yeah.
I
all
was
right.
really
moving on.
hoping
David.
Artists,
that
artists,
David,
and
just
Photoshop
being, like, these
people,
cool dudes
get on it. Cross
cool
that
powers
together.
doing cool
Avatar
things all
in
the
her.
time.
Do it.
But instead, it was like,
All right, David.
let's try
go.
to be psychopaths, but put even less thought into our villains' like mindset,
What?
and then have these
Yeah.
filler ass episodes where literally nothing happens. And then at the end of every episode, we're going to establish just a little bit more plot, so that you have a reason to come back next week. And it's not enough. It doesn't hold you.
That's
And
why
is
you
it
super
finished?
love
Now they're like
Bakemono.
speeding it.
I'm-
now
right?
that
I'm
it's
almost
near
caught
the
up
end
on
of the show, they're
Hamatora.
speeding the
Is
plot
it
up
finished?
as fast
No.
as they physically can.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
don't
yeah,
to
so-
spoil anything. I'm
I
like
I
an
was
episode
going to
behind.
tell
Established.
Calvin about the story at lunch,
And
but
none of it's good.
Yeah, and I'm so close. I'll be like caught up later tonight.
That was the.
I'll be all set.
That was my favorite filler episode because it was hilarious. And like it was like Star Driver. It was like that episode of Star Driver where at the end Takuto and the blue dude are just panting for like 2 minutes. That was the best, and that was how to do it right. No, Strange Plus is stupid and knows it's stupid. What? No, but there's a huge difference. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
David,
But-
David,
but David-
filler
Tora
episode
has
with
its
the
dumbest shit
muscles.
moments like the gay
But,
bathroom.
but David,
They did that for like 3 minutes.
the
It was
gay
like 3
bathhouse
minutes
was
of
the
him
most
going.
important episode.
That was
David,
3
now,
minutes.
question.
That was great. It was great.
David. Yeah, man.
That was the greatest scene in all of Star Driver.
David, question about Hamatora versus Strange Plus. Like, do you think
I
they're
like
kind
how
of
that's obvious,
similar
apparently.
in any ways? But they are also both, like, detective investigating things, right?
but it's supposed to be dumb as shit, so it doesn't even matter.
Just
At
literally
least
go to
Strange Plus
anychart.com.
didn't take up 30 minutes of my time.
Well, I don't think Hamatora is trying to be dumb as shit. That show is like purposely
Wait,
being dumb.
so
and-
why can
Hamatora
you
was still
pick
dumb as
Daylight,
shit.
but you can pick JoJo?
I think you're being a little
Or
harsh there, buddy.
Is not to posthumously kill it.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So how long
I
do we
missed
want
that.
to do this for? Because we've been running for
Well,
about
the
an hour
segment's
now.
over, then see you guys.
Yep, pretty
We
much.
have like
Exactly
another
an hour.
half hour.
Let's have another
Go
segment.
back and do
Let's
that.
talk about some other shit.
I mean,
One more
I was
sec.
going to talk about like the shows that we're most hyped for. Like what
Oh, yeah.
shows next season are you guys most hyped for?
Oh man,
'Cause I've got-
Data Live season 2.
Well, Data Live, Data Live
It's a
season
remake.
2, obviously.
someone,
I know that. Okay, we're actually okay. The segment's
No,
actually
Fairy Tail's
over.
not
Can
getting
someone
remade.
That's it. Just Data Live season 2.
It's reboot,
Oh,
but they're
that's what
I don't know
everybody's
why they're
supposed
calling it a
to do. Everybody's
reboot. That's not
shipping
very
this
accurate.
someone
They're
link
starting
the
from the
chart,
newest arc.
just so we can talk about what's new. Yeah,
Well, it's
I
not
got
a
it.
reboot if they're continuing
So,
where the last one
spring.
left off.
Man,
Okay,
it's
besides
really hard
that
to
and like
pick.
JoJo,
I'm
there-
legitimately
I mean,
hyped for multiple things.
Well, the point is, people. Yes.
what?
Oh,
You can't
fuck, I
pick it up
totally
from the
forgot
season.
JoJo's...
What? No, he was saying the second's over because like
that's another
segment
thing.
is over because we all
Obviously,
picked
it's
Data
not
Live.
Shaky from what I've
Data
seen,
Live
it
is
looks
all
like
of
some
ours.
shit
That's
is
all of
changing.
ours.
Wait, no, I am
actors
excited
haven't
for
changed.
Data Live, but I didn't
Yeah.
finish season
yeah.
1.
Yeah, it looks like in the
Yeah,
characters.
finish
You need
it.
to finish Data Live season 1.
Same with Soul Eater.
It's gonna be great.
great.
But
What the
there are a
fuck?
lot of good anime that are going to start next season that I'm legitimately excited for.
Is Sergeant Frog seriously getting another season?
Yeah, but no one cares
Oh, it's
about
a
it.
remake?
Yeah.
So Fairy Tail's getting a remake too.
Fairy Tail's
No,
good. It's a reboot.
it's
It
just
says reboot.
Reboot.
What does it mean?
Reboot is not remake.
Because it
It's
No,
starting
because-
back up. Starting back up.
David, because technically it got canceled. No, but they labeled it as that because it technically was canceled. They had no funding, and someone gave the money again.
yeah. So it's restarting where the plot left off. It's
I'm-
not like it's starting at the beginning.
Is anyone else?
Is it the same studio that's doing it? So the animation might change a little.
I already watched Polar Bear Cafe.
Oh yeah, actually, kind of. That Soul Eater Not looks like fucking
Yeah.
that band.
All right, I
the
do want to
Light
talk
Music
about
Club
what
show.
we're excited for next season, but I do feel like next season warrants a whole nother podcast because there's so
are you
much
talking about
starting
the
next
Shaft
season
show?
that we're all very excited for.
I mean,
That's kind of-
there's
I feel
that,
like
but
this
by
show's
that
gonna be
point,
very
going
different
to
in
do
tone. And that's kind of important.
another podcast at the start of the season after we each pick a show and stuff, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we could
You
talk
wanna-
about it then,
you
but
wanna
like,
just do it
Yeah,
next-
let's talk about going forward what we're gonna be doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
but one last thing, like, before we move on to that, I am kind of excited for like biased reasons about
That show will probably be a little forgettable,
Gochimon
in my
wa
opinion.
Usagi Desuka, the one about the rabbit cafe.
Uh-huh.
that was just really slice of lifey.
Yeah, I know.
What? Oh, those kind of flags.
I haven't watched that at all. I really
Ishukan-
want to.
Ishukan Friends looks. I'm really excited for that one. It's the boy gets the
I'm
like.
so glad
he
it's
gets the,
not
he wants
actually
to
a
make
show
friends with
about
one
a
of his
guy
like
who imagines
classmates,
flags.
but she
But
forgets.
that's already been done.
I didn't
told
watch.
you.
I didn't watch that show though, so I'm excited for this one.
Just watch that one.
What would that show even do?
Yeah. Where like she forgets every day.
Yeah,
That one Shaft
I
show.
guess.
the show seems to be
guess.
held to a bit more realism.
Yeah.
Like the girl can't remember anything after like a week, and he wants to keep building a relationship with her, but
Oh,
it's
what
kind
the
of
fuck?
tough.
Was it always A1 Pictures that did Fairy Tail?
I don't know, Calvin. I'm pretty excited about the one where the guy imagines flags, and that's like his superpower.
I mean, that's just the world God only knows. Yeah.
No, well,
That's what the show's about. The show is about this guy who can like generate and create flags in the real world, basically.
Yeah.
No, there's no
know-
point in doing that. I think if we
I
can,
was
I'm
kind
just
of
getting
excited for it
progressively
to
more
actually be
confused.
that.
Because
because-
Alright,
Jen
alright.
thought real flags. Jen was thinking real flags.
I was like, that's so retarded. He can just make flags.
And then
I
you were
don't
like
know.
like
Cut this
video
out,
game
Dom.
flags, like
Alright,
and
go
she,
for
And then I was
Forward.
like, oh, quote, flags. And they were like, yeah, that's what it is. And I was like, oh, huh.
Going forward. So,
Yeah.
what's the plan, man?
So, next week, we are going to be... Well,
Week?
not next week. I guess in
Ooh.
2
I mean, the
weeks.
time you said dandy.
Giving
No,
us
we're gonna do
ultimatums.
it.
The new season
We're gonna
starts...
do it a twice monthly podcast, or
Well, I mean, we want to do it weekly, but the new season doesn't start for another 2 weeks, right? So...
I guess.
What is
we'll just
Kinda have
Space
to-
Dandy?
do it when we do it. Let's say
slave
every
to?
2 weeks, and then if we do it more often, everyone will love us. Right?
Actually, I mean, we could just
The
wait
booty.
to post this, and then... Or, well, no, because...
yeah, it's gonna be out of date. It'll be out of date.
Yeah, okay.
True.
Yeah.
We should
okay,
do final
okay,
thoughts,
then we
because only
should-
one or two
yeah.
things have ended.
Man, this
Yeah,
is so
makes
interesting
sense.
to hear our plans.
Yeah. Well, they can be like, oh, well,
We're never
these
editing.
people
We only edit curse words.
fuck editing. We should just call our podcast "Fuck Editing."
We only edit bad things.
Fuck editing, Chan.
Like that time I said.
And
Yeah,
then we'll edit David's.
Dom,
dandy
is
or
that
something
your
else.
final dandy?
Like half an hour about Supersonic.
Oh my god, that episode. Is that your final dandy? Oh god.
I didn't know. I didn't watch it. Don't spoil funny jokes.
What he already did.
I
The booty.
But yeah, so in 2 weeks or next week we will really do a like final thoughts kind of thing, and then in 2 weeks we will each pick a show after watching all of the new airing stuff, and then
Oh.
and then we all have to watch each other's shows and stuff so that we can actually talk about it. Because I know me personally, I haven't watched a lot of the things from this season, so I wasn't really able to like put in any input as far as
Spoilers,
things like,
it's not going to happen.
You had more input than me.
yeah, it was mostly like
Doushio.
random bad jokes.
Totally.
Thank you for coming to our Sonico chat. We have another Sonico podcast next week. We'll be doing wrap up, and we'll all be able to say what we thought about the final episode of Super Sonico.
Super Sonico desu.
Also, if you haven't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, fucking go watch it now before the next season starts, because fuck, that show is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I agree.
Random dumb advice.
Random
I'm just staring at it, and I'm looking at gifs, and I'm just
Time
like,
for a
oh,
JoJo
dumb
plug.
advice.
oh, JoJo.
All right, how are we outroing?
What is that word?
Fucking
Join us next
Actuating?
week when we're going to Doushio, Senpai.
join us next week when we figure out how to end a fucking podcast.
Just
Yes.
say Doushio again, man. Just say Doushio again.
Yeah.
What are we going to do on the
Three.
podcast? Oni-chan.
Two.
We'll say
One.
it. One.
Pomf.
Doushio!
Suck my dick.
Never left this but the surface.